JCR Survival here, and well, today we are going to be taking out my starter on my 1961 Chevrolet Apache 10. As many of you know, if you've been watching my videos, my starter misses. I mean, you turn the key, it'll just run over. It'll spin, but not hit the flywheel. So, my dad has ordered one. It is coming in tomorrow, Tuesday, yes. And so my dad gets off work kind of late, and so I'm going to take it off on a Monday night so he can take it to work with him tomorrow and be able to, right after work, stop by and get it. And because we got to take the one off for a core charge. So, well, I think I've done pretty good. She's getting done. I have got absolutely no primer. Well, I can't say absolutely none, but barely any primer on that seal. And if I did get any, I'll just rub it off, and it won't be too hard. But yeah, as you can see, I got some on the wood, but I believe it'll be fine. I'll just sand it off, and it doesn't matter on the bars because they need to be primed anyway. Put a piece of paper down in there and finish that rest of that bottom off, sand it, and finish the rest of that off. But yes, we're going to be fixing the starter. Part 2 will come tomorrow because I got to put the new starter on it first of all. Oh, and what else we've got accomplished? As if you watched my last video, I said it blew a fuse. Well, we found out why it was blowing fuses. You go back behind the truck, down to where the piece was supposed to be ground right there. It wasn't getting a good ground on the body, so it is now. And yeah. So, see, I'll show you. It'll spin over. Hear that? It'll catch every once in a while and start the truck up. But as you can tell, it is idling much better when it does start. But by tomorrow, it'll be a new starter. Oh my goodness, it's going to be turning over and starting right up. So, I'll get back at you when I get to work on this starter. We're back, and sorry it's not the greatest light quality, but there's the starter. We have taken this thing off before, so I know what to do. What I'm going to do is take this bolt out just to get it out and not fool with this bottom side. Get up there. I've already unhooked the battery, so I'm just going to unhook it from the battery once I get up, from the solenoid once I get up there. So, little bit by little bit, it'll get it done. And you can tell we've already repainted that transmission cover. It's wool's tearing that paint off already. It'll be fine. But look at that old 3-speed manual transmission. Yeah, that thing's tiny. Okay, well, I get back to you when find something when I get to the top, I'll say. Well, this is the final part, and guess what we got? We got the starter out. It's the probably original starter because it says Delco, Remy, made in the USA, old serial numbers, and man, it's rough though. That ain't supposed to be all wiggly like that. I mean, it's not because of that bolt right there. It's just simply not. Well, I'm just glad to get a new one. I've already got it ordered, and it comes with a brand spanking new solenoid, everything else, and what's it? Old Vet. Thank you. The reason the teeth are kind of rubbed a little bit are because at the beginning, first couple of times, probably 2 times we started it up, I found out there was no spring in the solenoid pushing it back, so I fixed that. But the starter problem didn't start occurring until a good while after that, so that was not the cause of it. I gotta get my spring back out before I take it, because that spring goes to a different engine, but it's still the same kind and it fits just right, so it's not the spring. If it is, well, I'm just glad to get a new starter completely, because this one, I mean, it's dirty, but it's just in need of a replacement. So, well, you can see my little project I got here. Paid $2 for it at the flea market. It's an old bull bell, Edwards brand. It's pretty neat. It's pretty clean on the inside. It's just, you can see how the little thing that comes up and flips the switch, it's not working at the moment, so we're gonna have to fix that. So yeah, projects galore. The 67's coming along. We found out the motor was stuck, but we started turning it and it's starting to turn a little bit better. Took the spark plugs out and I put some WD-40 and I've drained the oil, so I believe it has a chance. That 327 needs to live again. So, well, thank you for watching. Part 2 will be coming tomorrow when I get a brand spanking new starter. If the problem is still occurring, well, I got something bad wrong then. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and rate. I mean, it can't hurt. It's just a click of a little red button. And yeah, got me a flippin' sweet little license plate for it. Even though the truck ain't from Stevenson, Alabama, it's still Smith Chevrolet. So that'd be cool. Well, thank you for watching.